Hello and welcome to Aphrodisia. For those who have been following this channel for a while, welcome back. And for those who are new to this channel, welcome to Aphrodisia. I hope you're all doing well today, and we have a few piles for you to choose from. Today we're going to be looking at what surprises are coming your way. So close your eyes and connect with your higher self and ask for some guidance, or ask your spirit guides for some guidance. When you're ready, open your eyes. Pick a pile, A, B, or C, and if you need to, you can pause the video. But before we get started, please help support this channel by liking and subscribing and pressing the bell icon to be alerted on new videos. So for those of you who picked pile A, this is your reading. So what I'm getting here is that there is a King of Cups who is coming in for you. I think this could be your divine masculine. It could be someone who is emotionally mature and ready for something more with your connection. I feel like whoever this person is, they have done the work and they are emotionally ready for something new to happen. So if you've been looking for a new beginning in love, this person is coming towards you. What I'm feeling is that this person has turned away from you in the past and now is taking a leap of faith towards you. But I wouldn't say that it's going to happen like today or in the next hour. I think this person still has to get used to the idea that they have to take this leap of faith, but they will. I think for you, in what's happening for you in your personal life, is that you're also being asked to take a leap of faith as well, and to pursue things that you are passionate about and you feel you're very called to, and not be held back by fear anymore. With the Moonchild card here, what I'm getting with the Moonchild is to connect with the moon and to cultivate your relationship with the moon. And what I'm feeling with the Moon card here is that, or the Moonchild card here, is that it is very much about magic and manifestations. So you need to take that leap of faith to detach, to let go of what you need to let go of, and allow the universe to manifest the things that you want for you. And you're doing a lot of manifestations at this point in time, so believe in yourself, believe in the manifestations, and believe in the universe. I feel like this leap of faith that you're meant to take is about letting go of some things, behaviors, mindsets, thoughts, the past, emotions. Allow yourself to be free of these things because it's keeping you in one spot, and you need to stop looking at your person and going like, why aren't you coming towards me? And that is because they are in the process of healing and becoming more emotionally mature. And I think what you're being asked to do is really to allow them that space and to take that leap of faith, to let go and release and not try to control the situation. So with that, I wanted to pull some guidance cards from you from the Work Your Light Oracle cards. And the card here is, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking and face your true north. And what I'm getting with this is that you need to stop overthinking this leap of faith and learning to detach. I feel like you're like, you place a lot of expectations on how things are supposed to manifest, and you want to control everything that happens. So for example, you want to you want to pursue this career, and you need to plan every single step of the way, like what degree you must get and what qualifications you must have. And yeah, I mean, it can work for certain situations where it requires a lot of detailed planning, but not every aspect of your life needs to be detailed and planned to the T, because you need to open yourself up to a lot of new experiences that want to come through. So just know that you're already doing it. You're already on the path to union. So stop overthinking, face your true north, take that leap of faith, and reconnect with your higher self, and know when to release some things and when to kind of trust and have faith. And your next card is play. have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And as the year closes out, there are a lot of celebrations that are coming up. Like Thanksgiving is coming up for a lot of you. In most parts of the world, we have Christmas, and these are opportunities to really play and to enjoy yourself and be in the moment and not be stressed out over things that haven't happened yet or aren't happening or things that are just beyond your control. So I wanted to pull some cards from your person to you, just a little like message from their higher self. And the first card is, I still have some things to settle right now. And that makes sense. I mean, they need to kind of get themselves into a King of Cups energy as well. I am so proud of you and what you have done. So you're already doing it. Just need to face true north and believe in yourself. Thank you for being my light in the darkness. And I think that's because you have done so much for this connection. You're already doing it. You need to stop stressing. You are a beacon of light for not just your person, but also for other people in your that are touched by you as well. And so you need to always believe in yourself and believe in your power to kind of change things and change lives. And finally, I feel burdened by all these expectations of me and what I'm feeling with this. And when I created this card, it's about having to deal with needing to kind of live up to the expectations of other people. And so perhaps your person might be still struggling with having to live up to expectations that his friends, society, family, you place on him. And this is something that isn't exactly the most enjoyable kind of feeling in the world, and this is something that they need to kind of they need to definitely release and let go. So I pulled some guidance cards from Spirit to end off your reading, and the first card we have here is empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. And the next card is Make It God's. So there's a lot of talk about surrendering and allowing things to just unfold in divine timing. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. So always surrender to the divine and just allow. So just let the blessings just come towards you and surprise you, take you by surprise. But that's all the messages that I have for you today. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with your situation, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great weekend ahead. Bye! So if you picked pile B, this is your reading. What I'm feeling is that the blessings that are coming in for you are things that you have hoped for. Definitely a lot of good, successful new beginnings are coming in towards you. And I feel like it's going to be a really joyful time when these blessings just come your way. I feel like these new beginnings, and I feel like these are definitely new beginnings, are going to shine a lot of light over the situation. And you could have been worried about this this person in the past who may have been a little bit mean to you or aggressive towards you, and this has caused a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of wondering whether you're good enough. And this is all coming to an end because it's going to be replaced by a lot of joy and success and a lot of happiness in your life. And I think it's like I am getting the idea of night turning into day, like things are just shifting for you and you're no longer held or trapped by this one person, and you are free to be your own authentic self. And what I'm feeling is that this person is not exactly very healthy for you, and you need to release this person, because along with releasing this person is releasing a lot of unhealthy attachments and unhealthy mindsets and thoughts. and you need to allow a new like energy to come forth. When you release this energy of like always expecting something to turn out a certain way, you actually open yourself up to a lot of different ways that love, for example, can come into your life. So instead of hoping like, oh, I want love from this one particular person, you're like opening yourself up to love from friends, from family, and soul families. I think, as I've always said, a lot of these other things in your life make your life very whole and fulfilled, and it's not just this one thing. So you need to always remember that. And so I think whatever that's going to take you by surprise is the fact that you're able to shed a lot of these negative beliefs, negative mindsets, and really put these things behind you. You're coming into a new age is what I'm hearing, and you're coming into a lot of abundance and a lot of success and a lot of joy, and you're able to release all these other things behind and put them behind. So I pulled some message cards for you, and the first card is align your life. What is not aligned or what needs to change, and perhaps what you can do to speed up the process of bringing in these blessings is to really look at what needs to change, what is no longer aligned with you, with the new version of you that you want to create or you are in the midst of becoming. So, as you grow older, you become a different person, your values change, or your mindsets change, the way you look at the world changes as well. And there are some things that are outdated, there are some things that are no longer serving you, and it's time to release them. So it could be like outdated ways of looking at this person, or wanting union to come in quickly, or outdated ways of looking at career and finances, or outdated ways of looking at people or family members or parents or siblings or friends. So it's time to change what you need to change, and that you are surrounded by a council of light. You are very supported, and I feel like there is a lot of divine intervention that's happening. You have a lot of support from the divine, and you need to trust in that support, and you need to always lean into that support. And so I wanted to pull some message cards from your person to you. And the first card is, let the statues crumble. You have always been the place. And if you notice the cards that I have in my message cards, a lot of quotes are from Sarah Kay, because she is my favorite poet. And to me, this is from like a woman empowerment poem that I got from her, and it talks about knowing that love, and knowing that you always keep looking for a place to call your home, but you need to remember that you are the place, you are love, you are the person that you can rely on, and the only person. You don't need to search for every other person, and you don't need to search for love in other places. You are the place. So this is something that is definitely it really is really beautiful, and the fact that your person's trying to highlight this to you tells you that maybe you need to stop searching for things or for fulfillment in other places, and find it within yourself. They want to travel the world with you, and that they know that they can do anything with you by their side. And finally, that the silence doesn't mean that they don't love you. And so I think this is a beautiful, beautiful set of messages from your person to you. And so I pulled some messages again, or I pulled some cards from Spirit to you, and the first card is being enough. The innermost heart says, you are enough. Let the statues crumble. You have always been the place. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow, and no need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. And I love it. I love the fact that you need to realize that you don't need to keep trying to be someone that you're not in order to please someone else. Do it for yourself, if anything, or just be content with where you are right now. And finally, companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome the solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. And what I'm getting with this is that you're being asked to know that you alone, you're enough. And that when you're okay with being alone, when you're okay and you're accepting your life as it is right now, you are going to be opening yourself up to a lot more blessings that want to come through. And that is the beauty of manifestations. It's the beauty of growth, and it's the beauty of how this universe works. So that being said, that's all the messages that I have for you today. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with your situation, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great weekend ahead. So if you have chosen pile C, this is your reading. What I'm getting with this is that you are bringing in a lot of love into your life, and this has been long awaited. I feel like there will be a chance to build a family or to reconnect with family members. There is union that's on the horizon, and this is going to be a huge surprise for you. You've done your work, you've stepped into your Empress energy, but this person has taken like ages to get to you. And I think you've been waiting very patiently for something to happen with this person, and you kind of gave up, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to even bother anymore. And what's happening right now is that you have grown in that detachment. You have evolved and become better. You're no longer waiting for this person, and now this person is ready to come in and bring an offer of love. And yes, it's been a while, and you've kind of like stopped thinking, or you've kind of put that person aside and gone like, okay, you know what, I'm just not going to bother anymore. But as a result of that, you are actually bringing in a lot of new beginnings, union, definitely solid, stable family life. You are creating your dreams in this idea of union, and this is a divine union that's coming in for you. Like a soul connection is coming into union, and I feel like for this pile, you are absolutely ready for this union to happen because you've done whatever you need to do. You have stepped into your Empress energy, and I feel like a proposal may be coming in for you. So it's really great, and there are so many blessings all around. So you need to just believe and allow these things to take you by surprise, and continue to detach, continue on your journey into becoming the divine feminine and stepping into your power and balancing yourself out. And so the oracle cards that I pulled for you today is Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. So what I'm feeling is that you, stepping into your Empress power, you have really laid the foundations for blessings and for union to come in. What I'm getting is that everything is now according to the divine plan. Like you're no longer struggling, your counterpart is no longer struggling, or they have grown, and now everybody is just ready to come forward and to come into union. So I feel like you have laid the foundations, and you have worked really hard on yourself, on detachment, on creating this new beginning. But most of all, you have worked so hard on yourself, and this hard work is really paying off for you. And so the next card here is a warrior woman. You have worked so hard to lay the foundations to become this warrior woman, and you are now like really in tune with your higher self, in tune with your inner truth, and now you're being asked to answer your deepest calling. What are you being called to do? And very often it could be to serve like as a nurse. A lot of work that you do will be like vocational, like for example to be organizing charities, or to be a doctor, to be a nurse, to be a vet, to be a reader, to be a healer. So many spiritual people are very called to change the world, and it's time you heed that calling and become this warrior woman. And perhaps what you're being asked to do is to defend the rights of other people, to defend the rights of other women, to guide people through with truth and with clarity, and to like bring everybody up to a higher vibration. And so with that, I wanted to pull some cards from your person to you, and the first card that came out was I will return to you. And I love that. It's definitely happening with the Lovers, you know, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress card. Everything's just screaming that the surprise that's coming in is going to be union. And it's not really a surprise anymore, because it is a surprise because your 3D is going to go like, whoa, what's this? And what's happening? But your 5D is going to be like, your 5D self, rather, is going to be like, oh, I kind of expected it. But because you're so detached, you're in this really good energy for a union to happen. And again, this very special card to me, you are the gift that keeps on giving. And it is talking about how you have given so much to this connection, and your person is really, really thankful for everything that you have done. They want to reconcile with you. Again, I will return to you. I want to reconcile with you. And finally, I am sorry. I think they are sorry for taking so long, but it's all worth it, right? It's worth everything that you have been through, because you really have grown up through the spirit of separation. So the message cards from Spirit that I have for you today is trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. And you have done that. You have trusted the universe, and you're now ready for this new beginning, and this clear path is being shown to you right now. You've been patient, and now the universe is like, yep, we're going to show you. And there's going to be a lot of communication coming in from that, because there's a lot of blue in this, in the two guidance card, and as well as in the Lovers as well. So, the next card is spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things draining my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm, with joy, with enthusiasm and joy. And again, always focus on releasing what no longer serves you. Always focus on bringing yourself to a higher level of always focus on bringing yourself up to the next level, and to ascend and release everything that no longer serves your highest good anymore, and keep doing you. That's all the messages that I have for you today. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with your situation, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great weekend ahead. Bye!